ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. Namaskar and welcome back to Amar Bharati Samskrita YouTube channel, where we learn CBSE NCERT Sanskrit lessons through English and Kannada languages. We continue our study of the CBSE Class 8 Sanskrit textbook Ruchira, the Tritiyaha Pathaha Digibharatam, where we now look at the exercises with the solutions and an English explanation of the questions and answers. Tritiyaha Pathaha Digibharatam. Question number 1. Adholikhitanam prashnanam uttarani ekapadena likhata. Answer in one word the following questions. Kutra Digital India ityasya charcha bhavati. Where is Digital India being discussed? Kutra, where? Answer is Sampurna Vishwe. In the whole world, Digital India is being discussed. Kena saha manavasya avashyakata parivartate. With what? With the passage of what do the necessities of man get changed? The answer is Kala parivartanena. With the passage of time, necessities of man also get changed. That is the answer. Third one. Apane vastunam kraya samaye kesham anivaryata na bhavishyati. When we are buying things in the shops, what is not necessary in today's world? Rupyakanam. Cash is not necessary in today's world. We can manage with digital money. Kasmin udyoge vrikshaha upayujyante. In what industry are trees being used? Will trees be used? In the kargada udyoge. In the paper industry, trees will be used to make paper. Adya sarvani karyani kena sadhitani bhavanti. Today, all things are possible. Kena, by what kind of instrument? By what are all things being possible, made possible in today's world? Chaladura bhasha yantrena. By means of the mobile phone, everything is being made possible in today's world. With mobile phone, we can do anything, any kind of monetary transaction can be done on the mobile phone. That is the answer to this question. We go further. Adholikhitan prashnan purna vakyena uttarata. Answer the following questions in full sentences in Sanskrit. Prachina kale vidya katham grihyate sma. In ancient times, how was learning, education being acquired? Answer is Prachina kale vidya shruti paramparaya grihyate sma. It was achieved, it was acquired by means of telling and listening. Shruti is basically hearing. By means of the ear, by mouth telling somebody, by somebody telling in the using their voice in the mouth, and somebody else listening and then telling it to somebody else. That's the way education was being acquired in the ancient times. Vrikshanam kartanam katham nyunatam yasyati. How can the cutting of trees be reduced is the question. Vrikshanam kartanam sanganakasya adhikadhika prayogena nyunatam yasyati. With the increased use of computers, with more and more use of computers, for every transaction, we can reduce the cutting down of trees. Vikasa chikitsalaye kasya avashyakata adya na anubhuyate. In the hospital, in the clinic, what is not being needed in today's world? today, adya. Chikitsaleye rupyakanam avashyakata adya na anubhuyate. Hard cash is not necessary in today's clinics and hospitals because we can manage with digital money. Vayam kasyam dishi agre saramaha. In what direction should we move forward? Vayam Digibharatasyaam dishi agre saramaha. We should go forward in the direction of digital India. Vastra putake kesham avashyakata na bhavishyati. In the pockets, what is not necessary at all? What is not necessary to be kept inside the pockets? Vastra putake rupyakanam avashyakata na bhavishyati. It is not necessary to keep cash in the pocket at all because we can manage with the mobile phone and make monetary transactions with the mobile phone. So these are the answers to the questions on this page. We go further. Before we go further, we need to know some interrogative words, some questioning words. Kaha is who in masculine, ka is who in feminine, kim is what in neuter, kutra is where, kati is how many, kada is when, kutaha is from where, katham is how, kimartham is why, kidrishaha is what kind of man or what kind of in masculine number, what kind of or what type of in masculine, kidrishi is what kind of or what type of in feminine, and kidrisham is what kind of or what type of in neuter. We should also know some vibhaktis, kim shabda, pullinga, all the 21 forms we should know. Kaha kauke, kam kaukan, kena kabhyam kaihi, kasmai kabhyam kebhyah, kasmat kabhyam kebhyah, kasya kayoho kesham, kasmin kayoho keshu. Again, kim shabda in strilinga is kake kaha, kam ke kaha, kaya kabhyam kabhihi, kasyai kabhyam kabhyah, kasyaha kabhyam kabhyah, kasyaha kayoho kasam, kasyam kayoho kaso. And the same kim shabda in napumsakalinga is kimke kani, kena kabhyam kaihi, kasmai kabhyam kebhyah, kasmat kabhyam kebhyah, kasya kayoho kesham, kasmin kayoho keshu. Now we look at the question. Rekhankita padani adhikritya prashna nirmanam kuruta. Frame questions using the words underlined. Bhoja patropari lekhanam arabdham. The writing was started on the Bhoja Patra. Lekhanam is a napumsakalinga pada, prathama vibhakti, ekavachana, so it should be kim. Kim arabdham, napumsakalinga kim shabda, napumsakalinga kim. So the answer is Bhoja Patropari kim arabdham. You should write the question mark. You should not forget the question mark. Lekhanartham kargadasya avashyakatayaha anubhutihi na bhavishyati. Kargadasya is a shashti vibhakti, ekavachana, so we should write kasya. Shashti, ekavachanam, kasya is there. Kargad, instead of kargadasya, we should write kasya. Lekhanartham kasya avashyakatayaha anubhutihi na bhavishyati is the question. So you should not forget the question mark. Vishramagriheshu kaksham sunishchitam bhavet. Vishramagriheshu is a location, it's a place. So location, what should we write? Kutra, where, indicating a location to ask the question. So we say kutra kaksham sunishchitam bhavet, question mark. Sarvani patrani chala dura bhasha yantre surakshitani bhavanti. All the tickets will be safe inside the mobile phone, in the email in the mobile phone. That is the meaning. This is also a location. Chaladura bhasha yantre is a saptami vibhakti pada. It indicates a location. So we can use two words here. We can use kutra, which shows where. We can use kasmin, which is a saptami vibhakti pada, ekavachana. So sarvani patrani kutra surakshitani bhavanti, or sarvani patrani kasmin surakshitani bhavanti. Vayam upacharartham chikitsalayam gacchamaha. We go to the hospital for treatment. Upacharartham means, if you ask this question, why is the question, why do we go to the hospital? Upacharartham. Why, when we ask why, kimartham is the question to be asked. Kimartham is why. Why do we go to the hospital? Vayam kimartham chikitsalayam gacchamaha. That is the question to be asked. As I said, you should not forget the question mark symbol at the end of each sentence. We go further. Udaharanam anusritya visheshana visheshya melanam kuruta. As in the example, match the nouns and their adjectives. They have given some nouns in this column, and they have given some adjectives in this column, and they have given the corresponding nouns in this column. We have to match them. For example, Sampurne Bharate is what they have given in the example. The adjectives are Maukhikam, Manogataha, Mahan, Tankita, Mudravihinaha, and the Visheshya or the nouns are Jnanam, Upakaraha, Bhavaha, Vinimayaha, Samagri. So the answers are Maukhikam, Jnanam, Manogataha, Bhavaha, ideas in the mind, the thoughts in the mind. Maukhikam Jnanam means it is the Jnanam was transmitted to the mouth, or in the oral manner. Mahan Upakara, great Upakara, great kind of blessing, or we can say great kind of Upakara has been done. Tankita Samagri, printed material. Mudravihinaha Vinimayaha means cashless transaction. These are the 5 answers to the 5 questions in this page. We go further. Adho likhita padayoh sandhim kritva likhata. Form the sandhi for the following words. Padasya asya, padasyasya. It is savarna dirgha. Talapatra upari, talapatropari. Guna. Cha plus atisthata, chatisthata. Kargada, savarna dirgha again. Kargada plus udyoge, kargadodyoge. Guna. Kraya plus artham, krayartham, savarna dirgha. Iti plus anayoho, ityanayoho, yan. Upachara plus artham, upacharartham, savarna dirgha. These are the sandhi words for this question. We go further. Udaharanam anusritya adholikhitena padena laghu vakya nirmanam kuruta. As in the example, use the following words to form short sentences. They have given the example Jignasa, Mama Manasi, Vijnanikanam Vishaye Jignasa Asti. In my mind, there is this desire to know about Vijnanikanam, means about scientists. I want to know about scientists, is what this meaning is telling. Now let us go to the other parts of this question. Avashyakata. Adya chaladurabhashayantrasya avashyakata adhikamasti. Today there is increased use of the mobile phone. Avashyakata is not use, it is the necessity of the mobile phone. Increased necessity of the mobile phone is there today. Samagri means raw material or material. Pakasya samagri apane labhyate means the material for cooking is available in the shop. Paryavarana suraksha, environmental protection. Paryavarana suraksha asmabhihi avashyam karaniyam. We have to necessarily do the environmental protection, has to be done by us. Vishramagraham. Vishramagraham means guest house or rest house. Mama grame ekam vishramagraham asti. In my village there is a rest house or a guest house. These are 4 sentences, typical sentences. You can form your own sentences, but make sure that they are grammatically correct. They use the proper vibhakti in the kriya pada forms and form them correctly. We go further. Udaharana anusaram koshthaka pradatteshu padeshu chaturthi prayujya riktasthana purtim kuruta. As in the example, fill in the blanks with the word in chaturthi vibhakti. Example is bhikshukaya dhanam dadatu. Bhikshuka becomes bhikshukaya, like ramaya, ramabhyam, ramaihi, like that bhikshukaya. Now chhatra is a ekavachana pada. Chhatraya pustakam dehi. Chhatraya pustakam dehi is the answer to this question. Aham nirdhana. Nirdhana vastrani dadami. Nirdhanaya vastrani dadami. I give clothes to the person, needy person who is a poor person. Chhatraya pustakam dehi is give the book to the student. Dash lata pathanam rochate. Lata, we have to write lata is a strilinga pada. Lata yai pathanam rochate. Lata likes, for Lata she likes to read, that's what is the meaning. Lata yai patanam rochate. When rochate comes, you have to tell it in chaturthi vibhakti, that's why it is told here. Rameshaha dash sureshaya alam. Rameshaha sureshaya alam. What is the meaning of the sentence is, Ramesh is enough to handle Suresha, that's what is the meaning. Ramesh can tackle Suresha. Ramesh is enough to negotiate with Suresha. No other person is necessary, is the meaning of Rameshaha Sureshaya alam. That's what it means. Dash adhyapaka. Adhyapakaya namaha. This is the answer to this question. When namaha comes, we have to use chaturthi vibhakti. That's why we say adhyapakaya namaha. As I told you earlier, you can download the slides of this presentation at the link given in the description, at the Google Drive link given in the description. Thank you for watching. This brings me to the end of this third lesson, Tritiyaha Pathaha, Digibharatam. Like, subscribe, share. See you in the next video with the next lesson of the 8th standard textbook. YouTube Amarabharati Samskrita. Shubham Bhuyat Mangalamastu. Shri Krishnarpanamastu.